Yeah, so this is a simul of a national master, and this is a very different type of simul. I mean, uh, there are standard simuls where both sides have equal amount of pieces, but this simul is actually a tricky one. So one side is going to have queen and bishops, and the other side is going to have rooks and plus bishops and knights. So let's click on this link and let's see how the exact position is going to be. Yeah. So this is going to be the position where white is going to have a king and a queen and two bishops, powerful bishops at the end, and eight pawns. Versus black is going to have a rook, a king, and two bishops and two knights. So that literally means that black has a rook and two knights for the queen, but white has two extra pawns. So actually, it's totally equal material because if you count the material, it's let's say rook is 5, knight is 3. So 5 and 3 and 3 makes it 11, and 9 and 2 makes it 11. So that's completely equal material. But if you start the engine, it shows +1 for white because queen is of course more powerful than all the pieces if the pieces are not developed in the right action. So let's see what happens. For now, I'll close this tab. Yeah. So now it's a random side sample. That means even the national master can play with both white and black pieces. So we'll just wait for a few minutes till it starts the clock. Okay, so he's saying that he's going to do another sample variants like chess 960 or three checks, or there are a lot of variants in leashes. So yeah, okay, yeah, let's start. Just check the stream. Okay, so I hope that the entire thing is visible. Um, just drop it some fake and so I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Yeah. Okay, let's start with that. So we are black. Uh, Black is the side with disadvantage because you have to work against queen and two pawns versus all your material. So let's make a plan here. Probably we'll play g3 or something in these games. Yeah, it's really important for black to sorry, for the white to open the bishops because he doesn't have any other materials. So probably opening the bishops and putting pawn advantage or black is really the best option, and that is why the engine even suggests c4, g4 and b4. I think, yeah, I can read the chat. So they are suggesting b4 and g4 for white, and for black, I think it has to really. It has to be really equal. Like, I mean, I have to go d6 and e5, playing bishop e6, knight f6, bishop e7, and just I can castle long, of course. So that's a great point. Yeah, it's an adventure to play such simuls. It really tests your power to win in each and every situation, may it be whatsoever position you may. Yeah, yes, actually. So you can, yeah. It's not like chess 960, but it's like handicap. I mean, white is handicap for the pieces and black is handicap the queen. So yeah, it's like that. Yeah, so it is basically a test for all the players that how well can you handle each and every situation, respect of the position. It changed from 5 plus 5 to 10 plus 5. Okay, c4 and have to make a choice. It's going to be tough. Yeah, it's really going to be tough. Of course, the position is totally better for white because now you can go queen a4, you can go queen a8, and then you can just spin up all the pieces. Probably queen h5, queen h8 is even more better. So I would like to play this position from white, but okay. Now we are with the black pieces, so we don't have a choice. But we will try and win this match. See, it's difficult to evaluate this position just because it's what you say, it's position which is made. The bishop can never be on h1 without any of the pawn move, and no bishop can be on a1 without a pawn on b2. Sorry, with a pawn on b2. So that's great. Of course, now b4 is a good idea, uh, and I have to really make some ideas here. Go d5 first and try to go bishop d7. Yeah, okay, let's go d5. It's already I've started to be frustrated with the situation because he can go c takes d5, e takes d5, and then he can go, yeah, you can say he can go queen b3 and c6, and probably my bishops will be, what do you say, stuck on c8 and f8. Yeah, because of that. So, but they're saying I'm still waiting for them. Let's make a plan. Here. Queen a5 check. Uh, Probably c6, and yeah, probably c6 and e5 could have been good. So playing e6 was not good. Yeah, I had to play c6 first. C6 and e. Okay, I will waste a move. I will play e5. I will play c6 and e5, and then I will go bishop h3, bishop c5, and go knight f6, knight e4, attack the f3 f2 pawn. The problem is if I start attacking, then it's a 3% chance that he can defend the attack without losing any pawns because of course, the pawn on f2, the pawn on e2, d2 are totally vulnerable. So the more I am free to get out my pieces first, then it will be really great for me. Yeah, yeah, that's why I played d5. Yeah, okay, that's just right. I will just pour some water for him. I will do this. Okay. What did you play? P3. Okay. That's great. Okay. Takes. I will open up his bishop. Okay. What if I go d4? Yeah, that's the thought. I have to develop knight f6 here. Knight f6 or knight c6 or e5 and then pressure. I thought there were two routes for that, yeah. At first I thought that there were two routes. Reading. It's a new account. Oh, Antarctica. Oh, great. And he's, he's only interested in playing the variants. Yeah, that's great. Okay, let's wait. Okay, I don't think it's good enough. And I'm going to go e5. Absolutely. Yeah. For captures. Go captures, go bishop e2, sorry, bishop e7, and then go bishop h. That's the plan. Yeah. It's actually heavily raining. Yeah, now the chat has started to get violent. Yeah, it happens many times. I mean, only if you are streaming on live on Twitch or Discord, then it happens a lot of times. When chat gets violent. Yeah, I even had an experience when I took a puzzle, what to say, testing round of 10 puzzles, and uh, all of the answers were given in the chat. I mean, I used to ask the answers, and there's just going to answers the next moment in the chat. That's great. Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, so please, no comments on other roles, no suggestions, etc., etc., etc. Actually, he has a lot of time. I mean, it's nowhere legal to play with 40 people and get spend and half an hours more than that. So it's really, uh, let's see what he plays. D3, D3. If he plays D3, he's going to get a lot of trouble. After something like Bishop D4 check, um, or E5 after that, he's going to get a lot of trouble. So, I'm going to go knight f6. I have a lot of plans. Going knight f6 first is good to prevent anything else, and going e5 is also good to prevent the attack on d4 pawn. This is fine. He's a 1500 rated and is having hopes to beat the national master. It happens in a simultaneous exhibition that even small rated players can win. Probably he must have not thought about d3. Okay, queen c2. That's good. I cannot push d3, right? Okay, I can push e5. e4, I will go e5. Yeah, e4, e5. E4 is the worst move in this position because you can't lock your own bishop on h1. Yeah, in no case you can lock your own bishop on h1. Uh, okay, he was discussing his own position with the national master in the chat. Just played a very good game. This game is actually good. Pair of bishops are exchanged, and he's even up pawns. That's great. National master has not even developed his bishop on h1. Probably he's not playing with that focus. He has this horrible queen g6 queen h7 idea there. I'm talking about a different game, not my game. Okay. Yeah, okay. National master is good. How can he track his own bishop on it? Yeah, I didn't see his name. Actually, I must have been to the profile earlier. I had to see his name actually. Let's see. Yeah, if I see his name, I will recognize him. Yeah, and I even have a plan of going knight e6 and knight c5. That's even more better. Knight a6, knight c5. Take the e4 square into control, and then just play. Okay, that's it for 1 hour and 21 minutes. It's not allowed. Yeah, I accept the things in chat, but it's not allowed to open a different tab and open the leeches site again a different tab while you're playing one match because it is considered to be a cheating factor when it comes to evaluation. Wow, it did 18 wins. Wow, that's great. 18 wins already. They will be keeping his energy reserved for the people about 2000 rated. Yeah, because that's where the total challenge is. Because if you are below 2000, then I mean, if you're below 2000, it's really simple for the enemy to defeat you. Unless you're a professional rated player and you have just opened a new account. Someone is spectating, yeah, someone is even spectating our game. That's good. Because not many more people are spectating. Yeah, I'm talking about the streamers. Yeah, slow moves. Yeah, it's a very often a problem in simultaneous execution. Many people think that making slow moves it's really beneficial for them, and they can really win games by making slow moves. But it's actually not the case. I mean, if you make slow moves, you are going to really make your own loss because making slow moves doesn't actually help in any way. Yeah, yeah, it's totally important for that. Making slow moves doesn't actually help in any way. Yes. Yeah, the key to win in such games, yeah, the key can be you have to just roll your pawns over. I mean, I don't like this structure on the king side, h2, g3, and f3. You have to just roll your pawns over. Go h4, go f3, g4, go h5, g5, because white has two extra pawns, so you can really make the use of them. I think he will go h4. Yeah, that's a perfect what to say method that's a perfect thing that you can do even in your games. So now I can't go knight c6, but I can go knight e6 and go knight c5. Yeah, the main problem that I'm going to face is the number of pawns that the national master has because that's a great amount of pawns. I mean, 8 pawns versus 6 pawns is really anytime it's difficult for the black side to play. Yeah, going offline is not the solution. I mean, going offline is considered to be against the rules, and your account can be banned because of it, because of not completing games till the end. You have a completion ratio, so completion percentage on these chess. So if it's more than 90%, it's really good. If it's less than 90%, you have to really work on it. Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Sir. Playing nine. Chess 960 is actually you can say it's a test for your tactical skills because you have to play each and every position. There are thousands of positions possible in chess 960, and you have to play each and every position with the same determination. That's a test of your skills. Now I can go e3, d3. Yeah, d3 is fascinating. I will go knight b4 first and go d3. If he can't play e3, of course. I will go knight d3. Sorry, knight b4 and d3. That's good. Yeah, knight f6 is what was important as regards knight g5 is concerned. Yeah, playing e5 was not that important. Yeah, I mean, especially after the sequel. 96 could have been done, but I did not want to allow queen e4 at any point. Queen e4, bishop takes e4 is just kind of annoying. Now, e3 now is a good move, but e3 actually makes a terrible thing. I mean, I can't allow bishop takes f6 because she takes f6 and he pushes h5 and he gets a pass up pawn. So, but knight b4 is good for me. I mean, I'll just go knight b4 and push e5. Yeah, knight b4 e5. He can play e3, but then I always have knight c6 or knight back to a6, knight c5. I will just go bishop h3, controlling the f1 square, and I will go d3, knight c2 check, king d1, bishop check, king c1, bishop a3 check, king b1, and probably mate with bishop d1, bishop c2 check. The complete plan is ready, but it needs a perfect execution. Of course, you can give up his bishop. Bishop takes d4 is good. D4 was not really important to get more squares in the control. Now e3, e5. That's completely what do you say? Next move, then I will go e5. I'll wait for knight b4 first because I have to first develop my bishop on c8. It's only a piece that cannot be developed in the next 2 moves. Oh, the golden online strongest player you have played. So basically, the one who's asking this question is, uh, I don't know his rating, but I can guess his rating is up to 2000. Oh, it's actually 2200 in asking this question because, yeah, it happens. I mean, national masters is it's not easy to become a national master because you have to earn several norms before becoming a national master. Um, it's based on the UC, yeah, US rating. Yeah, they call it USCF, something like that. We have FIDE and yeah, they call it that. Yeah, there are a lot of types of ratings. I don't remember each and every time, but there are 4 to 5 types of ratings. Yeah, so this guy claims that he has won against Nakamura, which is possible. Yeah, I can. Nakamura is most what do you say insane, the most fast, or we can say the most quickest player. Uh, yeah, on stream. Anywhere we find him is just playing so quickly. Let's see what he plays. A4 or H5. H5 I guess is good. It allows queen H7 to be taken in consideration. Bishop B2, bishop A3. Let's see what he has. And bishop E4 is good. Okay, bishop F3, and we have to make a plan here. Actually, we can go E5, and we can even go knight B4. Knight B4 is actually good. I like knight B4. I like D3 actually. What choices does he have for knight B4? Yeah, I think let's just wait for knight B4. Yeah, go E5 first. There was a button like 3 or 5, so when you press it, gave you two ratings, close to your ratings, etc. Usually, that's how I was playing with Naka. 5 minutes game, but not close ratings. It happens a lot of times. Wow, he has also played MBL. Yeah, I hope all of you know MBL. Yeah, 10 bullets. What crush 9-1? Yeah, it happens. Yeah. 9-1 is a great ratio, though. At least you have won 1 game. Winning 1 game against MVL is also great. He's too strong. I mean, I don't know why he gets tensed or he blunders at the end, but he's actually much stronger than anyone else. Yeah, I think there are games available on chess.com, I guess, and you can just refer the games. The games are really insane. The amount of calculation, the amount of effort that you put in the games, it's really great. I think C6 first was better, but now Bishop B5 C6 is always good. And knight B4 first could have been a bit more hurry because knight B4 he has been B2, D3, probably try something with that. But yeah, I was not too weaken my structure with d3 because then if, without e5 pawn, simply bishop takes f6 is winning for him. Bishop takes f6, she takes f6 and then goes. You can just wish 5 h4 h3. It's really difficult to control that. Bishop f5 or something like that. You need to trade with g4 and g5. And once you start rolling pawns, it's really going to be difficult for you. It's easy chatting with guys in the chat window. I think that is why I skipped so much of time with him. 1 hour and 10 minutes versus 8 minutes is no way done. I don't know how many games is he left with, but this is completely horrible. I mean, he can calculate a lot of time on the board and just still, if the position is good, I will defeat you. I will just check his scores versus the other players. I can see it on my laptop. I'll see it once. Okay, we have h5, and I think it's high time that we go with our plan. So bishop h3 and try to make his king go there. Wow, he has completed 25 games and he has won all of them. That's great. Okay, so probably this game is not going to win. Probably queen b2 and e3. No, e3 is blunder. Queen b2 knight, e3 knight e3 check and game's over. Can't do that. Yeah, actually my plan was to go g6 and uh, bishop f5, but without going e5, I couldn't go g6 because then my knight on f6 would be hanging for no reason. But I guess I could have gone g6 at that point. Okay, let's try to make that advantage of this. Probably go c5, go to d7, d7, and go e4. Maybe that would be good. That would be good. Queen d1 is a good choice. After that, d3. Yeah, he has bishop takes e5. Then bc1 is a good choice. d1 is better. We have something to worry, but we can still try and play this game. Yeah, we do have something to worry. a3 and b5. Even he has that Gadre G4, G5, Knight F, Knight. The knight goes, he has queen H7. It is king. Uh, I think I could have had to go cheese. So then cheese is yeah, queen b1 is what he plays. I am not left with choices. e3, bishop takes on e5. I kind of love and play e3. e3 and b4 are really dangerous. Rather than doing that, I will just push e4. That's better. e4, takes e4, push d3, and then try to win the game. Okay, I would like to play that version. Let's go e4. Yeah, kind of psychological pressure over him. I've actually not calculated e4 much because I did not have any move. I couldn't allow a3, and that is how I was not hurrying for knight e4. Probably I could have been a bit more stable, and yeah, probably I could have gone with bishop d6 first, bishop c5 first, then could have been a different position. Yeah, I just got carried out. Okay, thanks. Yeah, now got lower. I don't know how many times. Let's see what we have for that. I'm just thinking what we can do for that. Something like 3 4 knight a2, perhaps. Yeah. I think it was something like that. So 5 and probably definitely takes and overnight 4, but then a piece of salmon when we get this. Yeah, that's much to say that yep, I will do another sample of crazy house so that I can learn a couple of things. So himself raised 300 rated in this one. Yeah, e4 is actually a mess up. I even have knight takes h5 or bishop takes h4, which probably are annoying. But again, I can't say what it has because if I allow bishop f5, it's going to be really good e3, e3, no, d3, 3. So d3 is 6, x there. Wait, he has not even lost a single thing. 26 wins now. Oh, they actually played a bit. Very good game with the National Master. Seeing it look now. Oh, it's great. You have this. Sure, yeah. Yeah, it happens that national masters lose to lower players because they don't treat those games as more important ones. But of course, it's an achievement for the lower rate player to defeat in any case. Because if I see this guy's performance is well integrated and that even if there are any blunders or except if he decides to give away the game, I don't think well integrated player can win in this. This is there in the I like bishop takes bishop takes and then knight takes h5. It's a good team. Break open the points and I'm going knight by h6. And then you have to think about it. Bishop f5 is really good for that. 5, I will have e3. Oh yeah, bishop e5, I have knight by h6. Bishop g6. E3. Uh, oh, e3. Push d3. Actually, nice h5 is good. I didn't think about that. But getting a pawn is actually good. He has a3 of course of that. But then I will go knight back to a6 and b4 probably. But then the focus changes. I mean, I'll focus on the queen side. Sorry, the king side. I will go knight back to f6 and then go probably take c5, b5, knight c7, knight e6, knight g5. There are a lot of plans. That is actually funny. I'm really enjoying the chat because serious. There is someone called he's getting offline after playing each and every move, even if he knows that he has less time, and then really he hates that. So probably if someone is warning him that you should not do that. Takes e4, 5, g4, knight f6. I should not lose the d4 pawn. Probably knight f6 starts. Bishop f5, knight d3, bishop c8, check. After that, of course, phoenix check. Have plans d3, a6, a6. The reason I've not played c5 is because I'm going to play c6 first. Anywhere. I don't want a bishop in d5. I don't know why it's not playing my game. It's down to 49 minutes now. Was it 46? I just hate these clocks. Use question with yeah. Yes, password one and national master really losing on this. Queen a7 check, 97 and then just it's winning completely. I don't think yeah I don't see a good way out of that. C7 and yeah C7 go bishop a6 and bishop g3 bishop c6. But let's see if they can. My age is actually I mainly happens because of the sides. Playing with the white side is more easier than playing with the black side because queen and two bishops are all you need to win a game, even if there are no other sides. You can just see the position. Yeah, I'm talking about a game of Italy Honorary. Yeah, Salvation Messi's current game is playing really good. Yeah, as far as his rating is concerned, I don't know if he's using an engine or something. If he uses, then it's going to be a brand for sure. Actually, okay, so he's online. Bishop takes, and now you have to decide between d3 and then all stuff. I don't like d3, of course. The reason I didn't want to play d3 because I don't want to give up the c4 pawn. Nice blockade against bishop. Bishop f5 is really good. And from d3 is only difference element. d3, bishop takes c8, knight c2 check, king d1, king f1, that's really doesn't matter. And then I go to knight takes c1. If king f1, then I go. Yeah, if king f1, then I go. Yeah, first knight takes c1. I think I'm miscalculated. Bishop g4, knight f6, that. Okay. I missed a lot of things, I mean. Yeah, at a point I had even a d3, bishop takes d3 or c takes d3, and knight c2 check for that matter, after bishop takes c3, of course. Yeah, and go bishop, yeah, bishop d4. Knight c2 check, knight x7, and you takes and bishop d4, but that position is not actually winning. I have to keep him calculating. If I give him a easy thing, then he's not going to win it. F5, bishop takes f5, queen takes f5, g6, king e5 check. Uh, yeah, king e7, bishop e4 or something. That's really bishop e7. So that variation is actually good. I can try that. Bishop f5 takes g6, and g7. But then g4 after the knight h6, no, I don't lose. I don't lose. That's even more better than e3, I guess. Bishop f5, e3, bishop to c8, knight c2 check. King d1, knight a7, king d7, check, uh, and king e5 check. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, king e5 check is good. That doesn't matter. This queen is, of course, too much better. Oh God. I think it was for this. Or probably A3. Oh wow. A3 will be even more better. Okay, bishop F3. I don't want G6. Oh, actually, it's good for me. Yeah. I do B3. H6 is just fine. There's no H pawn. Actually, good. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yes. Yeah. Yeah, because I think his rating is too much. 2600, 26, 2700. You can't overpower 2600. Yeah, A3, and he'll push B4 after that. That's great. I have to make some plan for that. Okay, I will allow this. I will allow him to get this crossing. Let's see who wins. Knight A6 was too passive. After B4, probably I have to get a lot of things done to win the match. Yeah, or like B6 and then allow C5. And once he starts breaking open the center, it's going to be really difficult for him. The bishops, if they start checking, then it's going to be. Yeah, if I make it with E4, it's not going to be good. That way, it's bishops. And he has to maintain his bishops. See how many wins. This is not. Oh, 30 wins. Wow, my goodness. That's great. Wow. So he's playing still with this guy, and he's losing this match. Okay, that's even more good. Yes, bishop e4 check, and he's losing this. That's great. A 2-0 T2 rated as bid then. That's great. Queen g5 is made. Yeah, that's actually the first loss for them. That's great. Let's see what happens. I think even it. Yeah, T11. I don't see the update for the loot loss. Did Eclair draw the game with him? Oh no, man. You just can't draw with a. Oh, what is this nonsense? I mean, you can't draw with National Master. You have any position. But I think he's going to lose this match with. Going from b4 to b5. Okay. Hmm. I think bishop takes c6 for me. I'm just playing his mind. So now he's losing c4 pawn for sure. If he moves his bishop, he has d3. It was good, which allows me to go the most accurate line, which I really like in most of my games. I like to play knight x6, knight x3, and knight x3, then I go queen e7 or bishop f5. That's really great, and that's what I like. Yeah, I only want to fear the time because it's really less than 5 minutes, and I should not render in that 5 minutes. If I get to open the e5, it's really going to. Oh yeah, because that fixes my pawn on d4. Yeah, that really fixes my pawn on d4. That's really good. I have bishop h3 after that. I have a lot of things after that. That's what we go for. Okay. Now bishop back. So that was d3 now. Okay. So now I even have some choices to go with, like bishop e6 and yeah, something like g6 and bishop d6 and bishop um, h3. That will be really good for me. Queen b3 is good. Yeah, queen c1 is even more good. Okay. Okay. That was very tricky. He wants to go d3. Hmm. Tricky, sir. But of course, not tricky enough to beat me, right? 'Cause. 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 'C And D6 was good. I lose the D4 pawn. I have the choice of going knight e5 after d3, and queen c7 I have to c8, queen c5 I have to c1 check, but I really hope I really, why did I play that? So bad. I had all the choices. Let's plan it. Okay, d3. Great. Hmm. I'm really missing this. Really gone. Can still sack a knight for it, but hmm. Didn't work it. And now I'm with my time flying though. Let's go for some game. I'm losing my d4 pawn, which is the most important pawn in the entire position. But okay, let's hope or get something. Yeah, 100% satisfaction. Still, the question is not that clear, but now it's getting simplified more often. Five takes. Ready for bishop takes, I will go c6. That's my best chance. Position is not good now. After, especially after I've lost, I lose d4. Really active. I don't have threats. Okay. Is he cut check? No? That was b7 can be full check. Ah, nice. This is the most nervous. Yeah, okay. So now I plan to go bishop b6 to a8, but rook 8, bishop c6 check. After this, c8, e4, knight c5, I get that. Okay, bit of tactical illusion. Uh, Pretty sure it's not going to do it. Programmer's bishop b5. Oh, oh no, I said on my side. Bishop b4 check and that's it. Yeah, you just can't miss this thing. Okay. Bishop c5 and now I'll go with 8 or something. Time's running out, guys. Yes, we need 3. What's that? Or at b6. I have b6. Or I can do anything. Stuff. We need fairies, I will. I require knight to switch over. Yeah, squares. Only when this queen can really make a lot of damage to my pieces. That's why I'm not going to bishop e4 or knight e4. I require pieces to be in the same place. I can't keep them for the same place. Queen b2 is a lot trickier. Take, takes here, once that back. All sorts of tricks. All comes down. Yeah, it comes down to one. Always comes to one. It's good. Still the position is at good. I've been holding to the position. I need the e4 pawn. E3, knight d7. Um, oh, I have no plan. Knight d7, d4, e3, knight d7, d4, knight d6. Yeah, this is not tricky. Um, this time, of course. So now, check. We're going to push it back to d7 instead. We're going just the checks. That's even more tricky. Yeah, because at a certain point you get 95 check and you have to capture it. Yeah, asking for a draw. I could have asked for a draw, but I will not ask for a draw. I would prefer to lose rather than draw. Draw with an when it's playing with 50 people is useless. It's as good as you lost. I like this question because king d2 rook a2 check. Either you have to end up with a draw because rook a2 check is never going to win. But rook a1 check is going to win. Yeah. Keep watching that. d2, rook a2 check, king c1, a1 check, king d2, d2 check, king e1, and d1 check. Play bishop c5 now. So, after doing all that triple checks, I could play bishop c5. Now, check bishop c5, check c1. Yeah. Okay. Finally, some relief for me. At least I was able to get my pieces out. That position that I was hoping for was audible, and now this is, I guess, a good position for me. Queen c8 check, king e7, and I'm out of danger. He has bishop a3 check threats, and there are a lot of threats after that. It's still a pawn, I guess. It's not a pawn. A1 check, king c2, something like that. I should not allow him to go by e3 and to f4 because there are pawns, so they can obstruct the check. I get. Okay. So suddenly from nowhere, I'm in a position which is better than white. I think as far as I can evaluate, this position is better for me. Yes, bishop d5. I have to really think about bishop d5. I have a good plan for bishop d5, and the good plan starts with a lot of things. We're still waiting for it. Let's calculate something for bishop d5. Bishop a3 check, king inside, rook a1 check in here. You have to calculate for something. D5 is a good, only good move to exchange of the pieces. Then keep me up with bishop there. I guess we have streamed the most today. Wow, 1.5 hours. That's great. F3, and I think we can go with some checks now. Time for some checks. As bishop takes e3 was even better. Why did I miss that? So bad. I mean, everything was in my hand. Bishop takes f2, I could have even gained a pawn after that. But he had to be one for that. I doesn't have anything more left. Let's see what happens. Bishop d5, I guess. I've freed up my knight now. That's really dangerous one. Hmm. Obviously on c4. Yeah. I absolutely want to see on c4. Yeah. Is it actually 5 seconds increment? I mean, I wasn't 53 itself. Right? This is nonsense. Yeah, of course, I didn't want to allow king b2 at any cost, but actually, this position is winning. Queen a1. Wow. Does he want to draw this game? Yeah, if he wants to draw, I have to really search for a win. I can't allow king e3 and then go bishop c4. Let's go with king c2, bishop a3, king d2, bishop b4 check, king e3, and then I probably try something like bishop c5 checking back to d2 to k2 check something. That is why I'm not trying that. King c2 and I have to try something else. Probably bishop back to h6 or g5 will not work because of rook c1. Sorry, king b2 and then attacks the rook and also allows him to exchange the bishops. So that's probably not good for me. Let's do this. I mean, I had 53 and I played and it just people 54. That's nonsense. I mean, sorry, but is this a network error? c2, I go bishop back to a3. Okay, that was all. Um, really intriguing. Could have won the match. Okay, alright. Good game, Aditya. Yeah. Okay. So at one point, I thought that it was at one point. Ouch. Nice playing with you. Okay. Okay, that was all about the stream. Yeah, he thinks he was winning. Okay. Okay, that's all. Let's stop it today for you.